You're listening to the Telltale channel. Don't forget to check me out on all social media: Patreon, Twitter, Teespring, and Etsy. All links can be found in the description or on my website, telltaleatheist.com. Leah Bryant, what's the Smurf story and the Jehovah's Witnesses I keep hearing of? When I was little, they didn't have as much of a problem with Smurfs, or my parents didn't. So I was allowed to watch Smurfs, but it was truly kind of a boring as sin TV show to me. Like, it was awfully boring. So I didn't really watch it a lot, but I was allowed to. There's an entire generation of Jehovah's Witnesses who are not allowed to watch Smurfs. And the reason is because there is a Smurf story that kind of circulates around Jehovah's Witness culture. It's not an official story. It's not something that you'll hear talked about from the podium. But for the most part, this, it seriously circulates Jehovah's Witness culture. There's this, I'm looking for urban legend. That's the word. There's this urban legend that changes from congregation to congregation. Everybody kind of has a different version of the Smurf story. When it was told to me when I was little, I was told that there was a girl at the meeting that had a Smurf doll in her bag, and the Smurf doll couldn't deal with, Satan was in the Smurf doll, and it couldn't deal with Jehovah's light. So it came to life, this Smurf doll, climbed out of the bag, walked out the back of the Kingdom Hall, down the aisle, and out the door, swearing the entire way, like, fuck this shit, basically, and was never seen again. That's the Smurf story I was told. Some people were told she was reading a Smurf book, and there was a Smurf on the page that literally came off of the page and walked down the hall and was never seen again. Like I said, it changes from Kingdom Hall to Kingdom Hall, but that's the story, and it was used to scare the shit out of an entire generation of Jehovah's Witnesses. How they got anybody to believe this is beyond me, but they've never talked about this from the podium, obviously. The Smurf story is completely fabricated, but they have talked about how Smurfs is bad, generally. So I kind of researched it, wondering how it came to be that this story circulated the religion so thoroughly. And from my understanding, one of the governing body members used to tell stories at Bethel, and somebody told them this story, the Smurf story, and then they told the new recruits the story, and that's how it became a part of the urban legend culture, basically, of Jehovah's Witnesses. So that's the Smurf story, if you were wondering. It's bizarre.